So in my last video, I made mention that I'm going to share my journey with you guys, and it's been a long time coming. This content thing is not just easy, but we got to keep pushing. So on this fateful day, we were living daily, and we had to wake up as early as 3 a.m. to start getting ready, even though we've had our bags packed few days before. I had to do a little check-in, and I still forgot a lot of things. Don't quote me wrong, but then it's not easy to pack for yourself and the kids, and very well that you are not even coming back. So packing up, it's not always easy and perfect, but then again, we did it. So we are right here close to the airport, and I think it was my first time going back to Indira Gandhi International Airport again, aside from the day I arrived in there. So it's a bit fun, and I was already having this feeling. Here we are at the airport. We had to do our goodbye kisses with daddy and the kids. I'm sure they are not really sure where they are headed and if they are coming back, but then they were excited because in their mind, oh, mommy, we're going for a vacation. Yes, in Nigeria, but damn, we're not coming back. So I had a lot of bags packed, and then I had about 8 bags to travel with because my kids, their things, I mean, who wouldn't? I have 3 kids, and all of them bought a ticket and a complete seat. So we all had our kgs covered with our things, even though we still forgot a lot of things. We forgot a lot, but then it's all good. So here we are checking in into the airport. Our bags are already ahead of us getting in. So at the entrance, we had to give in our documents, but here I'm still having my little last chat with hubby because of course I miss my man. The whole world knows that. I miss my man. So we are headed in, and I would like to you all, it was not such an easy journey for me to have the kids travel with me alone. Like, I've not really had to go out with them alone. It's always me and their father, but here we're going out alone, and we are not just going out, we are traveling alone. A long journey that's gonna take us 2 days on the way before we get there. Wow. So at this point, I had to seal up all my bags. There is no special reason why you should seal up, but of course, you just have to seal the bag. A lot of people have the impression that the bags get popped. Some say it gets opened by some of the airport workers and things get missing, but I pray that's not my portion though. Yes. But then, to be on the safe side, I had to just seal up the bag. So here we're heading to, check in the bags. Yes. And our flight was almost leaving. Like, I and the kids were the last set of people to board the flight. Like, it was something else. But then we are glad we were able to make it in. Yes, it wasn't easy, but yeah, we are in the flight now. Yay! Happy, last, well seated, well sorted. The seats were very comfy, but then a bit disappointing because the screens on our seats weren't working, and I don't know why. But then, pardon me. But then my daughter's the screen was working, but mine wasn't. My son's wasn't, and we had 4 seats. My daughter was meant to sit at the back, but kids now, they won't do it. Like, she literally didn't sit there. So we were about takeoff. I was already having my mixed feeling already. I felt like crying. I felt like, okay, fine, you're just going home, it's gonna be fun. But of course, that feeling, I don't know how to explain it, but we just have to go. But then my son kept crying while the plane was taking off. I don't know the reason why he was acting like that. and I just had to keep consoling, trying to keep him calm. Everyone in the flight would be like, "What's wrong with him? What's going on? Is he wants something?" No, he doesn't want anything. I don't know what's wrong with him. As a mom, at this point, I don't know everything. But then I was managing peacefully, and finally we took off, and I think at this point the plane finally took its balance, and then I had to view out what it looked like. Oh, and my boy, uneasy. My princess was seated behind us. At some point, she had to come over because I can handle sitting and checking her at the back and don't really know what she's up to, or what her seat partner may be feeling like. So I brought her to the middle. They all sat together, and thank God for the tab that I brought their tab for them to have something to view while we fly, because the screen expected to work but didn't work. And now the food came in trays because they all deserve their trays. But sorry to disappoint you, they didn't eat everything. The bread just served, and that's it. And mom, me, I kept on the tea. Yeah, it was just coffee I kept on taking because I needed to stay awake to watch the kids. Even while they slept, I needed to stay awake. So some of the things they served was really nice, and some I can say I couldn't eat, I couldn't taste because I haven't tried it before. So there's no need forcing what you don't even know anything about down your throat, and then you end up having loose motion in the flight. That would be a disaster. So, but my son, if I did go the foodie, the guy doesn't joke with his stomach, so he had a nice time chilling. And I must say, while we were on air, the kids were a bit calm, unlike when the plane was about to take off. But all thanks to the food I brought because I was ready. So I made fried plantains with fried tilapia fish for this trip, and it helped a lot. Like, moms needs to get this together. If you're traveling with your kids, there are tips I'm going to share after this video. I know some people will be like, you said many things you didn't do. Oh, I'm coming back straight this time. Please, I will do all I said. So the flight was really fun for the kids. They provided my daughter and my sons with this is a puzzle, and she kept on it. It kept her really busy, and guy man managed to sit wherever he chose. And voila, we are here in Ethiopia. Get ready to hear more gist about our fun-filled hotel room in Ethiopia. It was said to be a 5-star, I don't know. But then it was really, really a home of hospitality. They took very, very good care of I and the kids, and I must say, Ethiopia, a very beautiful place. See ya. My next